What's up, party people? Today I'm gonna take you grocery shopping and we're gonna do some meal prep. I got some ingredients to pick up for about 3 to 4 days worth of food. Stocking up on some things I ran out of, and I'm just gonna walk you through some of the things I get in a typical week, as well as some of the prices of what these things cost. I'd like to think I eat a pretty balanced diet, so there's gonna be a lot of like whole foods like meats and veggies and carb sources, like pretty basic stuff. I don't get to use seasoning right now. I can only use Dash, which is a salt-free seasoning. So let's get to it. Okay, so I'm a liar. I'm not gonna take you guys into the grocery store with me because there's a lot of cars in this parking lot and I have social anxiety and I don't want people to see me recording. So I'm gonna show you the things I get when I get home and show you the price breakdown and everything I got. So it's actually Saturday. I did not end up meal prepping yesterday. I was just too tired and did not have the patience for it. I had enough meals to get me through and then have a nice post-workout planned. If you haven't watched my other videos, it's all about this competition. So seeing how my body's responding, I'm doing a shortcut right, oh that sounds weird, shortcut. I'm doing like a 5-week cut right now to see how my body's responding and then hopefully decide a division. So I'm hoping women's physique, which is a more muscular division, and you get like a minute song and you get to whip it out. Anyway, watch my other videos to hear me talk about that more, but this is gonna be my meal prep, so let's get to it. It's Sunday. I did not meal prep yesterday or the day before when I got the groceries, but that's okay. I just finished hitting a solid shoulder workout with my coach. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty hungry. Just got told today that for week 2 of this cut, my carbs are cut in half, and I'm down to 4 meals. So this is a quick cut. Again, I'm hungry, but we're rocking and rolling. So here's meal prep for the week. We're doing some chicken, super simple. I already cooked the broccoli. I'll show you that in a minute, but low effort meal prep, here we go. Let's get to meal prepping. Cheers. So this is 2.25 pounds of chicken. We're gonna throw it in the crock pot, super simple with some Dash seasoning, baby. I'm cutting them in half so I get more seasoning per square inch chicken. I'm not even rinsing this chicken today because I do not have the effort for it. I'm so hungry and tired. Okay, before I get my hands in this chicken, I'm gonna make a protein shake because again, I'm really hungry right now and I just finished my workout, ate a little banana, and I need a thing of protein. It was supposed to be my chicken, but I'm not ready. I love this protein. This is Chips Ahoy, my favorite flavor by Ghost. They have tons of other ones like hot chocolate protein and Oreo protein. Highly recommend trying them. Cheers. I've become a pro at the fork and knife method. Seasoning this with Dash. I do not recommend using this seasoning if you are not prepping for a show or something like that, because this is unnecessary for an average person. We're gonna add some chicken broth and then this guy's gonna cook on high for 2 hours in that crock pot, and we're gonna get some jasmine rice going in the rice cooker at the same time. I'm only gonna cook 2 cups of rice right now because my carbs just got cut in half, so all my rice servings are half of what they were before. So yeah, only 2 cups. I just finished doing the dirty dishes. I'm taking a little gardening break. We're gonna stretch and then we're gonna eat our next meal when this meal prep is done cooking. My glutes are getting some extra love today so that I don't feel awful tomorrow. Honestly, I experience a lot of pain and discomfort with how hard I train if I don't take care of my body. I regularly feel tight, I regularly feel sore, and definitely impacts mental health. So I do my best to take care of it, and stretching is one of those things that just helps me be present, makes me feel better. You gotta give your body that love and attention. You gotta take that time to slow down and just sit with those thoughts. Even stretching once a week is an awesome thing to do and incorporate into your schedule. It just gives you that time to make sure you're checking in with your body and really feeling for some of these imbalances that develop. Because a lot of times you won't be able to get the same strength output on a muscle because it's in a more shortened position and you can't get that full range of motion like you can on the other side. Or then when you unlock that full range of motion, it's weak in a specific portion of that range of motion. So when you can maintain good flexibility, good mobility, and good strength, it makes your technique cleaner. Makes your, at least for me, my joints have felt so much better. I used to neglect stretching a lot, and it greatly impacted me. Like, I had on my teres minor/major a huge weak point, and I would have my bicep activate before my teres and my lat would for a pull down movement. And really breaking that down and taking the time to look at the unilateral strength, so looking at each side one at a time, makes a difference for finding those imbalances and reducing that risk of injury down the line and keeping that symmetry when you're building muscle. When I'm taking a set to failure, a lot of times at those last reps, my brain starts freaking out. My breathing technique completely goes off track, and I will lose proper activation of the muscle I'm trying to target. So when I slow down and I take the time to really feel the tightness in my body and address it and connect with it and work through it and breathe through it, it translates to my workouts, and I get better workouts, better pumps, lower risk of injury because I'm doing the exercise efficiently and actually working the targeted muscle. So my chicken's done. The rice has been sitting there, the broccoli has been sitting there. I've been waiting for this chicken. We're gonna measure out 100 grams of chicken breast, 75 grams of jasmine rice, and about a cup of veggies. Ooh, she is perfect. I'm glad I didn't overcook it. Sometimes when I overcook my chicken in the crock pot, I'm then left with dry chicken for the next 3 days. 100 grams of chicken breast. Got 75 grams of jasmine rice, 75 macaronis. I'm gonna organize the rest of my meals, that way I don't crash after I eat this meal, because I'm not gonna wanna be moving and grooving. I'm gonna still be a little bit hungry and a little bit grumpy. Because I'm looking out for my future self, I'm gonna do it now so that I'm organized and I don't have to think so much. So I'm gonna eat 2 of these meals today, 3 of them are gonna be for tomorrow, and 2 of them are gonna be for the following day. Do not hate on me for this being a mess. If you're going to complain, try it. Try being as consistent as me. I dare you. Alright, I'm gonna walk you guys through what I'm eating in a day, second week into my cut. I'm overstimulated right now. I just got my eye exam done because I need to get more contacts because I'm blind and I had to get my pupils dilated. And this is what we're dealing with. I'm overstimulated and hungry and I have to eat breakfast still. My kitchen is a mess. My life is a mess. But we're rocking and rolling. We're gonna toss some turkey bacon onto the pan, some egg whites, and a little mini banana, and we'll go from there. Rock on, brother. My head freaking hurts, and every time I'm trying to adjust this camera, it's hurting my eyes because I can't see it clearly up close. I'm ripping one of these bad boys open. This is gonna be how I'm starting my day. in terms of what I'm putting in my body besides water. So I took my cheat day yesterday, had my 2 out of the 4 meals as cheats. I went and got bonefish grill. I ate chicken marsala with some fries and risotto. The risotto was not good, and it did come with a piece of bread and dip in oil, and that's why I got bonefish grill. It was gas. And then I got crumble for my second one. I didn't finish my food. I had so much left, and it was honestly disheartening, because 2 weeks ago, you give me food, I'm eating all of that. There's a reason I'm a big girl.
I got the capacity to eat a lot for the sake of big gains. So it was pretty humbling to know that I couldn't finish this meal that I was looking forward to all week.
Turkey bacon is done, but throwing the egg whites on the pan next. Freaking ready to munch! Freaking ready to munch! And here's meal number 1 of the day. 150 grams egg whites, 3 slices turkey bacon, and a little guy. I got these little mini bananas because Coach said I could only have half a banana for breakfast now. So, to remind me that Brecky's size don't matter, we went for babies. Look how cute he is. I still can't even fully see the screen. I hope it focuses in point. These are the manzano bananas, something like that. They're apple bananas. I don't really like them. They got a weird filmy texture after. Not for me, but cheers. Wow, I was so hungry and on automatic mode because I was working that I didn't show you my meal too. I can show you part of it though. 75 grams of jasmine rice, so not a whole lot of rice. This is about half of what it was last week. About 5 ounces of 93.7 ground beef that I had meal prepped, and then I paired it with a spring mix. I cooked it all together with a little bit of coconut oil in the pan. Delicious flavor. I used the Dash extra spicy seasoning for the beef, and then added some Himalayan pink salt on it, and it was, I mean, it still is because I'm working on it, but it is scrumdiddlyumptious. So this is meal number 3. The 75 grams of jasmine rice, chicken, and broccoli. I'm gonna throw it in the microwave, grab a handful of almonds, and then I'm gonna put a little bit of lemon juice on my broccoli and chicken. I squeezed this the other day, just squeezed a little because I didn't want it to go bad in the container. But it makes veggies taste a little bit more fresh when you eat them after they've been sitting in the fridge for a few days. So let's do it. This is also the easiest it's ever been for me to snap back after like a cheat meal or some kind of off-plan meal. Usually I get so in my head, but I have so much trust in my coach in this process. And I would never have thought with how little I'm eating right now compared to what I normally eat, that I feel as great as I do. My headspace feels good, my body's responding well, things are going to plan, and from somebody who has a history of binging, I have no cravings to binge right now. I got 75 grams of jasmine rice. I'm gonna throw this into the microwave. I'm gonna throw some beef and some spring mix on here, and this is gonna be my last meal of the day. So here we go, this is meal number 4. We got 93.7 beef, about 5 ounces, a couple handfuls of baby spring mix, and 75 grams of jasmine rice. With the coconut oil, it's pretty gas.
So get ready. Slow it up, slow it up. Good. Good stretch. Perfect.
But thank you guys for watching and keeping up with how week 2 of the mini cut went. Stay tuned for week 3 and a little bit of LA Fit Expo stuff. I'm gonna be sharing how I'm eating while I'm traveling and those kinds of things as well. If you like this video, leave a comment below and let me know. And go ahead and subscribe to see how week 3 of my cut goes next week.